guys, it's your boy Kenny Boulder with another Pokemon video. Today we're talking about Team Rocket members. Not the goofy James, Jesse, Meowth, Team Rocket duo, but I'm talking about Pokemon thieves. Pokemon people who just steal Pokemon cards. And so we're seeing this rise of Team Rocket members. People who just steal. Criminal activities. And I already covered this earlier this week about a store owner who got his shop robbed. And now we're just seeing robberies everywhere. And that's because Pokemon cards have gotten so much in high demand. And when you have something that costs a lot of money, that's readily available, you're going to see people stealing shit all the time. And so we're going to have a couple stories we're going to cover real quick. Because I've been wanting to make a Pokemon video about Team Rocket members for a while. So the first one that really started this video was Pokemon TCG 9 hours ago. Slot Ball. These scalpers are out of control. And let me be clear, this is not a scalper. This is a Pokemon thief. This is a criminal. This is a criminal breaking into a third-party Pokemon card vending machine. So we're going to watch him literally open this up. Scooter Riding Bandit steals Pokemon cards from vending machine. Exclusive from 7news.com. He literally uses a fucking chainsaw. Can you see? Look at this. He's cutting the vending machine glass with a fucking chainsaw. So it is insane, man. Look at that. Breaks it open, breaks up the glass, destroys the glass completely, and then starts piling all the Pokemon cards in a bag. Insane. The man used a circular saw to tear through the toughened glass. Unheard of. I've never seen anything like this. Ever. And yeah, look at that squat stance. He's like doing like the football squat stance for like a linebacker. And yeah, you can see his face briefly because he's wearing a hoodie. Butt out, feet are locked in. He stole the machine's rarest and most valuable cards. And yeah, like, my God, bro, insane. And yeah, there's a camera. This is all caught on camera right now. And Jesus, bro, pull up your fucking pants. Jesus. And I think people who do this are desperate people. The rarest Pokemon cards can be fetched thousands of dollars, which is true. And this probably machine has at least 4K worth of Pokemon cards. So yeah, there he goes. Gets the cord, unplugs the saw, and slowly backs out. And gets on like these scooters are everywhere. It's like a Lime scooter. So police are now looking for the thief after he escaped on a scooter. Man, it took him literally a minute to do all this. 1 minute. And there he goes. Bye. So, yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. Insane stuff. That power pose. And I want to emphasize this. Stealing, regardless of whatever place you do it, is not okay. Pokemon thieves are not okay. If you think it's okay to participate in thievery, then you are a clown. And you should be, I don't know, arrested. Because I don't think stealing's okay. I just don't. No matter who you're stealing from. Whether it be a card show, a store, a retailer, or even like a vending machine. I think stealing's not okay. You should not be taking stuff that does not belong to you. That is thievery. That is stealing, and that is wrong, in my opinion. It is absolutely wrong. And so, this is again on Reddit. These scalpers are out of control, and they're not scalpers. Team Rocket strikes again. I'm surprised that the machine was left outside. These aren't scalpers, they're criminals. Exactly, they're straight up criminals. Bro left the Journey Together packs, lol. The oddest stuff I've ever seen. A circular saw to break open the glass. Squatting the whole time. Getaway vehicle was the scooter. Now powered scooter, but a kick scooter at that. All this to get home pulls and some holodecks energies as wild work. I think you can get in serious trouble for this. I'm pretty sure if you sold anything more than like $10,000, it is not petty theft anymore. You can get like actual charges if you steal more stuff than worth $10,000. And I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a cop, I'm not a law enforcement agent or anything like that, but like, yeah, you can get in trouble for stealing people's property, and depending if you get caught, and depending if you are, you know, charges are brought for you, you can face serious, and I mean it, serious time in jail or in prison for stealing based on the value of cards. And yeah, this is insane. And I have another video right here. This is from earlier this year. This is from Australia. So we're going to watch this video as well.
Of the game is to catch 'em all, but now these Pokemon pinching crooks are the ones caught on camera.
Yeah, these are just breaking in the stores, grabbing as much as they can, because people are aware that Pokemon cards are valuable. So they're not stealing Monopoly board games. They're not stealing board games. They're stealing Pokemon cards.
They just cracked down our door. These were like seasoned career criminals. They had a wheelie bin. They had this whole entire thing planned out.
Seeing that was just kind of like shattering.
The thieves busted into locked stores and brought their own bin.
Look at that. It is crazy. Literally, people are bringing garbage bin. Look at that fucking hairline, bro. Of course, you become a Pokemon robber, a member of Team Rocket with that hairline. Jesus. And I'm not one to judge people by their appearances, but it is usually the most like criminal people you can imagine, you know? These are dudes who are professional, unemployed criminals.
To fill with collectibles, they switched the lights on and ignored loud sirens. Focused only on clearing the shelves and loading.
Look at that, getaway cars, man. They even got getaway cars. We're officially in the Fast and the Furious now. Holy moly.
Getaway cars.
They're just animals. I don't think they really seem to understand that this is small businesses.
All up, each store has lost thousands of dollars in stock and copped a significant damage bill. But for Jason Z, the worst part is that these thieves pounced just after he'd locked up.
That's what really scares me, that these people are stalking me. They figured out my routine, and they're breaking in specifically when I'm leaving.
The most expensive of the stolen cards are worth up to $600 each.
Jesus. This is crazy, and this is happening all over the country. I don't think it is a US problem, so it is a Pokemon card problem. If you have Pokemon cards in your store, you are at risk right now of Pokemon thieves. And the reality, in my case, my theory is that Pokemon cards have risen to this value. $600 for one card. One Pokemon card is worth $600. That is insane. And I think because of this price tag, about this value, you are inviting criminals who want to make money, who want to steal stuff. Because that's the problem right now with Pokemon, is it's worth a lot of money, and people who are bad actors want in a cut into that. So,
but after the thefts, the owners of these businesses are keeping in regular contact. So selling and profiting from the loot has become a whole lot trickier for these brazen crooks.
There's that many people that are now...
Look at that, bro. Insane. Insane viewer watching. This guy literally is grabbing entire stacks of singles. So, again, Pokemon thieves, dude. They know what they're doing. They truly do know what they're doing.
Now keeping an eye out for everyone around us, that eventually something's going to pop up or one mistake's going to be made, and all of a sudden we've cracked the code.
Stephanie Anderson, 9.
The squat gets me every fucking time, dude. He's wearing shorts. He's wearing a mask, but you can see this guy does not do leg day, okay? This guy does not participate in leg day.
News.
Brutal. Brutal stuff. Our last video is from one of my, of course, friends as well. This is an anonymous tip. This was done and posted literally 2 weeks ago on September 19th, 2025. This is a Pokemon thief going inside a store and robbing them. So this is an exclusive Kenny Bowler video right here. So you have a Pokemon thief coming in. This is nighttime hours. It's all dark. This is a Ring camera, 24/7. So yeah, guy comes in. There he is. He is wearing a face mask, has a camera on his face, and a light on his face, I think, glasses. He's wearing like a shirt over his head because that's what you can afford getting. You can't even get a ski mask. People are literally walking around wearing t-shirts as like a cloak of invisibility. And then he spots the ring cam. Ring cam turns on. He sees it. He immediately turns it and moves it away. And there you go. You can see Pokemon cards right there. So homie sees the ring cam, moves the ring cam immediately, and yeah, these are the criminals that are doing it right now. This is the moment he recognizes, oh, I fucked up. I see the ring cam. So I'm telling you right now, guys, petty thieves, criminals, if you are arrested, you can literally, genuinely face serious jail time. And I can imagine right now, you're at the, like the kitchen or whatever, the lunchtime. and people are going up to you. Hey man, what are you here for? Like, what'd you do? And I guarantee you, you're gonna get mocked. Hey, yeah, I was stealing stuff. Oh, what are you stealing, bro? TVs? Nah, I was stealing Pokemon cards. That's how embarrassing the situation's become. People are literally going to be going to jail and to prison and serving sentences for stealing Pokemon cards. How fucking absurd, how stupid has this whole thing become? And I'm not going to lie, it's because of the value. Pokemon thieves, Pokemon cards have gotten so much value, so much publicity. People are willing to literally risk it all for stealing Pokemon cards. And it's so easy to flip it. It's so easy to resell it. And, you know, I want to highlight this. People, when you see a deal that's too good to be true, on Facebook Marketplace, on eBay, there is a chance, and I mean it, I generally mean it now, there's a chance that this stuff could be stolen goods. I used to see this all the time on Facebook Marketplace. I would see Pokemon cards sold for retail. And I'd be like, either it is resealed or it's stolen. And 9 out of 10 times, it's probably going to be resold by someone who is stealing from people. Stealing from Walmart. I remember just like going in and be like, why are all the MJ Holdings stuff on sale for now for retail? And it's because people would literally go in the back of the Walmart at the kids section and they would literally steal everything. And they would then post it on Facebook Marketplace for retail because they know that people are going to buy it. And again, I want to emphasize that people usually doing this are usually other scalpers or people who just don't know. And I'm not saying everyone who buys from like, you know, Facebook Marketplace are scalpers or buying from resellers. I just think that it is dangerous and it is unpredictable and there's no regulation. Literally no one's keeping track of where these cards go. So you could be buying potentially either stolen goods, scalp goods, or even fake stuff. And so, again, I made a video recently about that, talking about fake Pokemon cards. And we're just seeing all the worst in the hobby right now. We're seeing people literally steal stuff because they know it is worth lots of money. And again, if a rare card's worth $300, $600, that is easy money. That is easier money to sell and to flip to a Pawn Star or a Pawn Store. Sorry, Pawn Stars is a show with Rick Harris. Pawn shops. And I know now that a lot of pawn stores are saying, yo, we're not buying Pokemon cards anymore. Because we know that this could be potentially stolen goods and that if, you know, if the police finds out that they're an accomplice or they're buying stolen Pokemon cards, they too can get in trouble as well. So, I hate to say it, the customer base is willing to pay prices for that. And so you'll see scalpers and Pokemon thieves find willing customers willing to do that. So my cautionary tale, guys, is be careful. So I want to give a shout out to obviously people who supported me in saying this stuff. Skylar, you know who you are. Kronos, thank you for sending these videos. And of course, I just really appreciate you guys sending me this stuff. So I think I have one other shout out as well. Another shout out is going to go to my man. I can't find his name, but it was a Discord message. You know who you are. Because everyone here sent me content, sent me stuff about Pokemon thieves, people robbing people. And I finally have enough material to compile it into a video that's long form. So I really appreciate you guys watching this video. And there's some life lessons here. Lock up your stuff, have cameras, be prepared that there are bad actors out there. Pokemon thieves, criminals who are willing to steal and then flip it and resell it for profit. And it's scary. It's a scary time right now. I think there's a lot of reasons for this happening. And obviously one is because of the scarcity of the fact that people have limited access to cards and they're willing to pay potentially criminals Pokemon cards. And so don't buy from criminals. Don't scalp Pokemon cards. Don't resell Pokemon cards. Be careful who you buy from. And obviously be safe out there. Because again, they're out there. There are criminals everywhere, and this is really truly is the tip of the iceberg. So be safe out there, guys. Have a great day. Obviously, again, really appreciate you supporting my channel, guys. If you have a chance, like, subscribe, and comment this video, and of course, share this video as well. And I really appreciate you guys watching and supporting my channel. So have a great day, guys. Be safe out there. Take care.